All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Before we get started, we'll give our praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and safety to the occupants around the four corners of the world that's pushing out this truth, giving our diligence and putting their lives on the line. To do so, it's the brother Karas Azar,
The brother Rock.
and we just here with the quick living water. You know, we're going to go in on the topic of your faith and your faith being backed up by your works. You know, because it's important in this truth, you know, to basically seek Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. But without faith, you will lack seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah because you don't have anything pushing you, you know. But without further ado, we just gonna get into the scriptures.
This is Hebrews 11:1. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen."
God's substance meaning the foundation.
That's right.
You know, so your faith is your foundation, your beginning point, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your building point. You build off of your faith.
Mm-hmm.
You grow, you know, and you build more and more, and you abound based on your faith, man. You know, but you want to say?
Go ahead, bro.
Just based on, you know, doing your lessons, you know, reading, linking up with Akim, you know, going out to the highways and byways. Those are examples of having faith, because you're putting away, you know, the certain things or the wicked things that you did before coming into the truth, and you putting your life into the truth, man, for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah.
Mm-hmm. And I was gonna say, the brother said, you know, the word substance goes into the word foundation. Now, when building anything, it's important to have a solid foundation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because if you build upon sand, you know, like it speaks of Matthew's, you know, it's not an adequate foundation. You know, you got to fall through. So when you get into this thing, it's important to have the proper amount of faith. And if you don't, you know, actually, how about you know, try to build your faith up?
That's right.
You know, because like Brett said, it's the foundation. So anything you do from that point on, you know, determines, you know, how, you know, consistent you're gonna be in the truth. You know, how you gonna sustain, you know, so on and so forth. Okay. Verse 2, "For by it the elders obtain a good report."
That's right. It says the elders obtain a good report. You know, and we see the works of the apostles and elders now, man. You know, it shows that they have faith. They have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Because why? Because we got brothers, you know, in, out of state, out of country, you know, up under the apostles and elders, all because what the apostles and elders believed in, man.
That's right.
You know,
even when you look at, you know, our elders of the generations of old, you know, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you know, they had a certain amount of faith, you know, that catapulted them to the next level.
That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna hold that and go to Romans 15:4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." You know, and that word hope ties in hand in hand with faith. Okay. So if I continue reading in Hebrews 11:3, "Through faith we understand that the words were framed by the words of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear." You know, and the scripture tell you, you know, we walk by faith and not by sight. Okay. So faith is a thing that is not tangible, but you have to have it, Salaki, in order to obtain salvation, you know, and to have longevity, you know, in this walk of ours.
You know, because if I can say, you wouldn't have anything pushing.
Yep.
You know, like you know, a certain, you know, athlete, and he have that a certain successful athlete such as Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. They had faith that they would be successful in basketball, man.
Yeah.
You know, or Barry Sanders. All these great players, they had faith in whatever they were into. That's why they became successful, because of that drive that they had for it.
Yeah.
And they showed by their works, man. You know, James Harden. You know, so what more for the truth, man?
That's right.
You know, the scriptures say, whatever, thy findest, so doing with all thy might.
Yep.
You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so us being in this truth, you know, ultimately we understand that faith is a gift, pursuant to Ephesians the second chapter. But we also got to understand that we can ask the Lord for it as well, man. You know.
Verse 4: By faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, which goes back to the things that are written before time were written for our learning.
That's right.
We look back on examples like that, of Cain and Abel, and use that as a blueprint, so to speak, as to how you should walk, and and obtain the righteous faith, in order to be saved. It says by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testified of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. Verse 5: By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and that's another example of the things are written for time was written for our life. It says,
so because if I can say, we are in those times now where certain men may not see death. All based on the faith that they have, man. The belief that there's a higher power, believe that Yahweh Shai is the Son, man. That's what the word faith means, man. Believe that believing or you're convinced that it's a higher power that's the creator of all things, man. You know.
Hebrews 11:5: By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because the Most High has translated him. For before his translation, he had his testimony that he pleased the Most High. Verse 6: But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
And that's the point that we're focusing on, man. He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, man. That's doing the work, doing the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai that he commanded us to do, man. So by your works, it shows how much faith you have, man. If you're doing, a one lesson per month or one lesson a year, it shows that you're lacking faith, man. If you coming out to the highways and byways at every now and then, making a hour appearance, it shows the lack of faith that you have, because you still is into the world, man. You're not all the way convinced, basically.
You're straddling the fence.
Yeah, you're
straddling the fence. Lukewarm. You don't know whether you want to be, fully in or fully out. I believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, but when it comes to certain things, you don't have faith that it is true.
You had precept that you had. You could get. I guess we could close off on John 3:18.
John 3:18. This is John chapter 3 and verse 18. He that believeth on him is not commended, but he that...
If I could just say that word belief, like the brother said, is synonymous with faith and hope, man. Believing that there's a higher power.
It says, he that believeth on him is not commended, but he that believeth is not commended already, because he have not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light.
That's right. So ultimately, if you don't have that belief, in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, then you love the darkness of this world, man. You love the wicked, and evil things of the world, and you have no light within you, man. So the point, that we're getting on into is having that faith and having your faith backed by your works, man. Pursuant to James the second chapter.
Matter of fact, I got that. I'll bring it out. This is James 2 and verse 20. It says, But what thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead. Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son unto the altar?
Yeah, that's that Romans 15:4. You know, everything aforetime is written for our learning, man. That's why it's important to read. You know, that's having faith, man. You know, because you get certain examples of how you should mold yourself, how you should be while in the truth, like how they speak of Abraham, man.
Yep.
Abraham, Isaac, you know, Moses, you know, and even Jonah. You know, even though he was cast into the fish mouth, he still did the work, man. You know.
Yep. And it refers to Abraham. You know, he was told to sacrifice his son Isaac, man, his only son. You know, as an offering to Yahweh Shem Shai. And he went all the way through up until the point where it was time to sacrifice him. You know, and that was just the Lord, you know, testing his faith. You know. You want to continue with John 3? That was it on James.
But no, that was it. That was just wanted to get the point of
Kind.
Yep. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and close out. You know, I hope this lesson was edifying. We'll close out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. We will teach well until the next time. Shalom.
Shalom.